Hello everyone, it's Maki. Today, let's take a look at some news about the Gundam project planned for production in Hollywood. I checked a media outlet called the Hollywood Reporter. It's an English language site. Some of you may already be familiar with this news. This time, I'd like to review the details, analyze them, and share my thoughts. Before we jump into the main topic, I have a quick announcement. My channel is currently accepting support through the membership program. For 99 cents per month, you can get a name badge and exclusive comment stamps. Alright, then let's get started. Well, I'm sure some people don't have the best impression of adapting animated works into live-action productions. To be honest, I have some concerns as well. There are plenty of examples from the past of Japanese animated works that were adapted into live-action productions that didn't turn out very well. However, not everything has been a failure. For example, the live-action adaptation of Voltage 5 produced in the Philippines was amazing. It's a remake of the Japanese robot anime series, Voltage 5. You might be surprised to learn that Voltage 5 actually has a small connection to the Gundam series. Tadao Nagahama was the overall director, and Yoshiyuki Tomino handled several episodes' storyboards and direction. Tomino worked on important episodes such as the first one and scenes where major events take place. The live-action Voltage 5 also won over a huge number of fans in Japan. While there were scenes where the computer graphics and technology felt underdeveloped compared to top-tier Hollywood productions, the deep respect and love poured into the work captured the hearts of many. As you can see, there are successful examples of adapting animated works into live action. Personally, I have some concerns, but I also genuinely want to support this project. I want to support its success. Alright, let's review the information that's been released so far. It appears that they're currently still negotiating with the actors. That means the actual release is still quite far off. Since this is such a significant challenge for the Gundam franchise, the release date may coincide with an anniversary. The Gundam series will celebrate its 50th anniversary in 2029. Could the announcement be made around that time? A small part of the story outline has been shared. It appears that the male and female protagonists are drawn to each other in a Romeo and Juliet style development. It has also been revealed that they come from two planets at war. The idea of different planets at war is intriguing. For many people, the different planets part might feel unusual. Stories featuring multiple Earth-like planets and all that common. One example of this in television anime is Iron-Blooded Orphans. Mars, adjusted to resemble Earth, is part of the setting. However, if we are simply talking about different planets, that's a common theme in the Universal Century series. We often see people living on the moon. Tane Gundam in particular treats the theme of people born on the moon and people living on Earth as an important element. So far, however, we haven't seen any mention of a planet similar to Earth. If they are aiming for something new, perhaps elements like that will appear. What kind of world will the story take place in? If they're creating it for people who are new to Gundam, setting it outside the Universal Century might be the better option. However, G. Xavier, for example, used a setting for in the future of the Universal Century. What are your expectations for the Hollywood version of Gundam? There's still very little information, but I'd really like to support it since we have this opportunity. Thanks for watching until the end. I'll see you in the next episode.